welcome. I'm shocked to see me in the car.
Baby, it's one of them days, but I'm
So
here.
we so welcome to another night with Monty. Well, not we're not in the chair, we're in the car with
Well,
Mimi.
it's a chat shit.
We're
It's
in
a
the
talk,
chair with
talk about the night.
Monty. So listen, welcome to another show tonight. How are you, Mimi? I see you driving. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. It's one of them days. Got caught up at the salon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my all
That's
my paying hair. I should have been out of there by 4 o'clock, but free hair showed up. So you know who that was. It's her
wow.
birthday. It's at Charmaine.
Oh, you got a lot of feedback. Good evening, Pastor Betty Spencer. How are you? Oh, listen. So this has been an interesting day. Jimmy, you have a lot of feedback. I don't know what's going on. It's
You
like
say I got a lot of feedback.
yeah,
What does it sound like?
it
Let me
sounds
pull
like
over.
no. I think it's just in the car. I can hear myself talking twice.
Oh, it's the little echo thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. You sound fine to me, but if
Okay.
it's yeah,
So, how has your week been?
it's been busy as hell. I'm tired. Um, so I'm just looking forward to Saturday where I can sleep a little bit.
All right. I've had an interesting week myself. Pretty busy, but listen, I ain't gonna complain. So let's get right into these letters, okay? We can do that.
Okay.
All right. So everybody knows that at the first of every month we get all these letters in, and when we read these letters, it's kind of one of those things to where we're shocked just like you are. And so thank you for tuning in. This has become one of the highlights of the show, as well as the fourth weekend when we do the scenarios. So thank you so much for all of your support. And we're going to get right into these letters tonight. All right. So it's titled One Big Orgy. Dear Monty and Mimi, I recently started dating someone last year, and we're thinking about taking our relationship to the next step and moving in together. My partner has a very sexual past, and he slept with just about every male friend he has had for the sake of just sexual pleasure. He assures me he's a changed person and no longer wants that I wait wants to do anything to do with any of them, and I believe him. However, I have not met these friends, and I know eventually I will because some of them are his best friends. Now, I am not a person who puts a huge amount of importance on sex. I know everyone has a past. However, a big part of me is upset that I can't even have this intimacy of sex between us because I know all of his male friends have had a piece of him already. And if I put in a position where I'd have to meet these people, I feel like a clown. How do I approach this? It's really having me second guess our relationship. Sincerely, I wish it was special. That's pretty deep, Mimi.
That ain't deep.
That is.
Why is that deep? He was just a hope before you settle down, like most do.
So for me, that's deep because he slept with all of his friends. So that says that there's something wrong with him. I mean, and they really weren't just friends, that they started off as something else. And so are they just like, I'm with this letter? Is it one big orgy? Are they all sleeping together since they know about each other, or what's really going on?
Like I've often said, gays, y'all got a different set of rules and shit. Y'all really do.
But
Like
is this a
and I can't. Let me not paint everybody with the same brush. But a lot of gay men that I know are very open and they're very sexual and they back and forth swapping and doing this and that. They don't have a lot of exclusive relationships. So It might just have been, you know, fuck buddies that he done kept as, and it done turned into some sort of a, you know, friendship, or he just might keep them around just in case, you know, he want to do a little something extra. So I mean, to me, it's not that deep. I mean, not that part. I mean, it's like any other relationship. He either, you know, everybody got a pass. He either going to accept it, and you know, if they think it's, if he feel it's strong, move forward. But you can't worry about what he did because it's already done.
Well, I mean, I agree that that part is already done, that they've already done what they're going to do. So then here comes the other part of this. I think that going around all these people that he slept with would be intimidating on some fact because you would wonder, you know, are they still sleeping together? Are they still freaking? You know, even though he's telling me that he's not, y'all have sexual chemistry. You've been together before. So are you keeping them around what's really the 411?
But you got it. Let me tell you something. It's a lot of people that you have sexual chemistry with. That don't make you supposed to just to go sleep with them. If you have made the decision, I've often said this on this show, and I say this off the show. I believe monogamy is not natural. I think it's a choice. It
Hmm.
is an absolute choice. So if you make the choice to be with one person, then that's what y'all do. But that's
Hmm.
not, you know, to me, it's not just something because everybody, you always see something that you want. Always.
So you don't think that past keep into something bigger?
You said I don't think what?
That past issues can come up and cause problems in present relationships?
It can, but this is the thing. With a relationship on love, with love, you take that chance. You take that gamble. You know, you can't walk around insecure because that's a whole nother monster right there. Wondering when, you know, if when and if they gonna do something. You can't live your life like that. If he's not giving him any type of indication that, you know, he's not moving like he want to be with somebody else or doing somebody else while they together, then he just gonna have to trust them until has a reason to not.
Okay. Okay. Um, my advice for this person is that y'all really, really need to sit down and have a really, really clean conversation. What I mean by that is that's just putting everything out there on the line. That means that you know all of his friends that he slept with and just ask that. If he's willing to share that with you. If he's not, then you have to remember that that is part of his past and move on. If you choose that you want to be with him, make it work. If not, then move on. But like Mimi said, that you're going to always encounter someone that somebody, you're going to encounter someone that has been with the person that you're with. You're always going to encounter that. I don't care what people say, oh, I've never been with the person or we ain't ever done that. Like everybody says, there is a body count. Most women, as Mimi has stated, will say that there's only three. But I guarantee you that something, sometime, somehow, you're going to meet somebody that your person has been with. So you're going to have to either deal with it or decide whether or not you want to be with the person. Good evening, Linda. Um, so yeah, you're going to figure that out. I don't think it's something necessarily that you have to stop this relationship from growing. Um, I think it's just conversation and being secure in who you are.
Honestly, and I disagree with this one with you. You know, certain things you don't need to keep having them damn talks because it's going to fuck stuff up. It really is because what already sounds like this guy is already a bit insecure, and if he start pointing out folks, what he gonna end up doing at being his insecurities are going to heighten, where he's gonna start comparing himself up against this one or that one, and you some shit you just need to not know.
I
He
agree.
know that he done messed his friend, you know, mess with the friends or whatever, but he don't need to be pointing out I did this one and that one, because then that's gonna open up more questions. But what you like about him? Well, what he do that I don't do? It's if the thing is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you can handle his past, move on. If you can't, break it up.
Linda, a car is now. We're breaking up real bad.
Okay, I'm about to be at my house, so I'll be parking, so I'll be stationary.
So I totally agree. With and a lot of times you can't handle the past. So if you can't handle it, then you need to move on. There's no need in suffering or putting yourself in a situation that you can't handle. Move on. If you feel like that he's a person for you, then hold on. But if not, move on. That's how I see it.
It is.
So we're gonna go on to letter number 2. It's entitled Kiss Me. Dear Montee and MiMi, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. So I've been talking to this guy for about 3 months and he won't kiss me on the lips. However, he doesn't mind my lips in other places, if you know what I mean. I love the intimacy of kissing. It really turns me on. What do you think is up with this guy? Sincerely, show me you love me.
Was he a male prostitute or something before?
I don't know.
I need more. I got some extra questions because that sounds like maybe and it might be one of those situations where the person might not be all out with their sexuality yet. So they have them little dumbass rules that they can sleep with a man, but as long as they don't kiss them or hug them or cuddle with them, then they not gay, you know. So it's this one, that is up in the air for me with that.
It could be a lot of things. I think that once you kiss a person, it's very intimate. And sometimes people just don't like that. It could be. Um, I'm getting all kinds of text messages that said the connection is horrible. Everybody's texting me.
Is it my connection or the whole thing? Because it's fine on mine. I don't know
Whole thing.
what's coming to.
So let's do this. We're going
Mm-hmm.
to and we're going to come back. How far are you away from home?
I'm around the corner.
All right. So give us 2 minutes, y'all, and we'll be back.